Greetings one and all, and welcome back to Zayfard Plays Galactic Civilizations 3. In our last episode, the war against our neighbours started in earnest. Now, when I say in earnest, I mean they've sent a couple of medium ships against us. Unfortunately, we only have small ships available. Even more unfortunately, all of our ships use laser weaponry, which is easily blocked by shields. As you can see here, their fleet's primary defence is shields. However, we have really good shields to deal with their lasers. Unfortunately again, they use kinetic weapons. As things go in the war, it is not looking that great for us. One bonus, however, is they don't yet seem to have the ability to land troops on our planet. Now, for those who don't already know, you actually have to research an ability to launch your troops into space on a transport ship to land them on another planet and conquer it. So at the moment, these guys are just proving to be a nuisance. Strangely, the bigger problem we're facing right now is our money issues. I was a little bit lax in taxes at the beginning of the game, and we're losing 20 billion galactic credits a turn. Now, what this means, the game will not let you go into minus money, or at least it won't let you go into minus money for long. So the turn you go into negative, all your production turns down. All your production turns completely off, in fact, and all the funds that are going into making your production goes to boost up your economy again. And once you get into positives, it'll turn everything back on and start draining again. Now, we did start to deal with this last session. Where were we? Yes, in Oxfay 3, we have put in quite a few market centres, which will hopefully improve things. Yep. Now, there was another planet. I've lost track. I think that may be... yeah. Tar Valion is going to be our main market centre now to try and deal with this problem. We have put in loads of market centres, as well as a financial capital, so this one is really going to be pushing the funds for us. I'm going to have to try and get some fleets here to defend it once we can see some planet capturers. But until we see evidence of that, I'm not going to worry. Now, on dealing with the threat from our neighbours, the actual military threat, we are currently making our weapons cheaper, so we'll be able to build our vessels much faster. Now, as these lovely people are specifically strong on shields, I'll be going down the missile front. Partially because obviously lasers are useless against them, but also because I really hate kinetic weapons. I don't know what it is. They're really close range for a start, which is not my preferred way of fighting, both in these turn-based games and actually in any combat game. If you see me play an RPG, I always play a mage or an archer. I do not like getting in there and getting stuck into the other people. So kinetic weapons, they're not good for me because they're really close range. Missiles, on the other hand, are really long range, and they do work for me. Stand at the back, pelt them with fire. That's just my way. So that's the plan we're going for. We're going to get the missile weapons up and running, then we're going to start building some missile ships. At the same time, we'll start getting some heavy armour, so we can start defending our vessels against their kinetic weapons. The good thing about them starting the war before us is we have the time to react to what they have. We are so far behind on tech that they have nothing really to aim at with us. They've just gone, oh yes, you're weak, but we can start building and start building quickly. That's the plan, at least. However, plans very rarely survive their first encounter with the enemy, so we will see what happens here. So we get to upgrade our starbase. Market. We've got to have to do the market because we really need the money. And we've got orbital shopping as our next one when the next constructor turns up. And you know what? I'll queue up two more: the recreation centre and the starbase factory. I always like having these on the planets. It just boosts everything, and it's just the way I like to play it, to be honest. I'm not convinced it's the best move, but it is a way I really enjoy playing that. I like moving stuff into space to boost all my production on the planets. Okay, so we've just found some more scrapyard. Mysterious hardware. The alien computational system found in this capsule are so advanced that we've had this one before. Now this is fantastic. So what's basically happened, we have found some really old piece of kit from a previous race who has since gone extinct. Can't have been that advanced. And it's given us a 25% research towards production specialization, which is fantastic. That is finished production specialization. So now all of our warships are going to be produced faster. Even better, I can now start building our missile weapons. And actually, I may start planetary invasion. Actually, I'm going to go down for that after I've done the missile weapons, so that we can start pulling some planets off of them, and if they manage to take any off of us, we can start reclaiming them. So we have an idle ship. Looter 1 is doing great job for us. Let's send him to that graveyard and find out what we can find out. Okay, well that's the first of that fleet getting ready. Let's leave that one be for the time being. Pirates. Yes, I do like to destroy pirates. I'll do the quick battle on this one now, because there's nothing hugely exciting about these ones. Okay, so at the ship graveyard, cast the first stone. The enormous Drengen battlecruiser floating in deep space is perfect. Again, this is one we've had before. So it's been a massive battle between the Drengens and the Terrans, and it's sort of a stalemate. We have lost the Drengen battlecruiser, but the Terran vessel, that's still there. Now that's the second Terran vessel we've got. Where's the other one? I know we've got a second Terran vessel. Sanctum. There we are. Where's the second? Aha! If we move them both here, let's make a Terran fleet. So at the moment this vessel is stationed at one of our star bases. So this means if someone attacks our starbase, they'll have to deal with the starbase and the vessel that is stationed there. And I can't move the vessel either until I select it and hit eject. Now it is a fleet again, all of its own. I'm going to move it up here and move the second Sanctum vessel to join it. It's something I do like to do. I do really like to keep vessels of the same species together. It may not be the best method, but it feels right to me. And sometimes the way I play games, I do what feels right more than what's necessarily the best strategy. I will admit now, I'm not the best player at this in the world, but I do have fun doing it, and that is my main criteria for what games I play. Okay, so Chryseth has economic stimuli again. Have we got gaps? We have got gaps on Chryseth. I thought we did. So, initially we were planning to put more research here. And I think I'm going to keep going down that route actually. We do need the research. However, it is getting rather unhappy. I may have to start focusing on getting some entertainment centres for them. Okay, so the Conrad shipyard is now completely clear. What have we got? So we can have prototype devotee. No, that's kinetic, that's getting in close. As we're not far away from getting missiles, I think we're going to hold fire on that one. That's what we want, the believer. Prototype believer. 16. Oh, that is a really good one. What do I need to do to create that? Antimatter. Now, I don't think I've seen any antimatter around on the map. Just having a little check, just in case, because one of those would make a massive difference to the war effort. And that really would turn things around. But no. In fact, I've now lost the enemy vessels. However, they've set up something. They've set up a mining here. So we have a fleet of vessels here. Let's go see what they've got over here. At least get some eyes on them. Okay, so yes, we need to come back here and decide what we want. I mean, that medium ship is useless to us. It really is. It only does 8 damage on this with its lasers, and all its defences are against ourselves, so that's not going to be worth anything to me. Zealot maybe, but it's got such a small logistics cost. Faith, for the logistics cost, that is the best thing. What's the prototype acolyte got? That is good. However, I'm going to go for another 3 faiths for now. Take a little while, but it will be worth it. In fact, actually, no. First, I'm going to get a shaper. So I can put a space base around here to improve Conrads 1 and 2 for their building, get us a faster turnaround on vessels. Now hopefully over here we've only got Starbase. Treasury account is negative again. Yeah. I mean, this is proving to be our biggest problem, just keeping money going. Part of this is the amount of warships I've got. I realise this. But I need them right now, just, you know, because we've got the enemy on our doorstep. Wolf is at our door. We need something to defend ourselves from him. Holy. Holy, holy, holy. Starbase around Clara the Beautiful. Oh, God. We should watch this one to see how bad it is. So yeah, they've sent 3 of their capital ships against our space station. Our space base. Now this one is an economic by the looks of things, so it's not that powerful. It's got decent defences against them, but not good enough by the looks of things. Let's speed this up. I mean, we've not even taken down one of them yet. And we're already below half health. This is why we need some fleets quickly. We are really outgunned here. They're just taking apart our stations, and there's nothing we can do to stop them right now. Thankfully that one was just there for range initially, but that does put us in a very dangerous position. Right, let's move both the fleets up here. We know this is where they were last. Fantastic, we have missiles. So, I have 2 options here. I can either go and improve my missiles. For me, because I don't really like designing the ships, it's not what I get the interest in. It's a lovely feature of this game, don't get me wrong. But it's not for me. Not at the moment, anyway. I may do it for a couple of vessels as I, need to fill specific niches, but right now I'm not going down that route. So I can have rapid fire missiles, so greater range and smaller cooldown, which is really helpful, or reduce the cost of missiles, so I can get more ships out there. Or they can start going down military. Yeah, I think militarization. They are pushing us hard. They really are, so let's have something which can push back. Now that that's done, what vessels have we got? Okay, so we have the Marauder. Nice medium vessel. 8 damage from missiles, which they cannot do anything about. That's the Marauder L. The Marauder M. 12 versus 8. Less shields, but that doesn't help us. That really doesn't help us. It's got a shorter range. I mean, the Marauder is better for us, for the way we need to play this. It's a bit slower, but it has more firepower. Let's see, Dogma L. Small ship. Very boxy, but not bad. Lots of really good speed. decent weaponry. I can live with that one. This one's faster, which is nice. Okay. Let's see. Believer, tiny, with missiles. Okay, so we've got some stuff. Now, looking at this base, it's not the fastest. I think I will leave that be. However, this faith is almost finished. Let's compare these two again. Hit points are the same. Moves the same. Tactical speeds are the same. So this one has a lower range, but a lot more firepower and quicker to build. Logistics of 5, so I can get 2 into one vessel, to one fleet. In fact, let's just double check. 15 logistics now, so one fleet can be 3 of these. Between these two. You know what? No. I'm going to go for 3 of these. 3 Marauders. Yeah, start to get some sort of fleet out there. See if this has done much to our military power. Let's see what they think of us at the moment. We are weak. Yeah, they still call us weak. We'll wait for these for a few more turns and get the next vessel out there. Cargo pods. Well, that's nice. So we found some lovely cargo... Oh, God. Quick battle. I really don't want to see this. It's destroying our relic. As I said, at this point, they can't do much damage to my planets, but they can really deal with my infrastructure. And this is the problem. They are taking us apart. And they are just completely taking apart my infrastructure. Okay. Orbital shopping from Auxify. Let's see. And we're still hemorrhaging money. Okay, so the looter. We're going to keep you exploring, getting us more stuff from these shipyards. That's a capsule. Let's see what the capsule's got. Okay, so they will last down here. No, no, no. Okay, so that's a faith. That's not got a chance. I mean, that has absolutely no chance. Okay, so the faiths are no good here anymore. Shapers might stand a chance. So we'll do 6 Marauders here, ready for them. They're not going to survive, but they will do some real damage. Okay, so let's demilitarize specialization. So improve soldiers' effectiveness or increase our ability to resist. Oh, or increase defenses. You know what? I'm going to increase our defenses. I don't want to go down a route of war. I'm being forced down here and I'm being forced to defend myself. It's not how I want to win this game. Oh, 2 fleets of 3. Okay, well let's score something. They've got a scout ship nearby. Let's take that out. Let's get our vessels down here as quickly as we can. Do what damage we can. So, Conrad. So that's good. Good science. Okay, approval is a very happy one, so I think we can focus on a bit of money. And it never hurts to have a bit more research. He says looking at a minus 23 billion credit to turn deficit. Oh dear. Right, they are going after us. Our shipyard. Okay, we're going to view this battle so at least we can see the final moments of our shipyard and our freighter. Hey, these guys are not playing around. They're doing everything they can to wipe us out. Yeah, this is going to be short and bloody. I can't see us doing any real damage. Oh, nice. We actually took out one of their ships. So they're down to 5 ships in our area. We no longer have a shipyard here, which is a problem, and getting it up again will be difficult. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the Abydos planets as the sponsors for over here. It will give us a boost to production. And actually, let's kill off those Faiths. We want the Marauder Mark 1s. These are the kind of vessels that are going to help us win this war. It's not a war we wanted. It really is not a war we wanted, but it's the war we got. I'm going to watch this just for human value more than anything else. See if we can actually take out one of them. Their shields are too much. They've wiped us out. We haven't even damaged one of them. Their shields are just too strong. And they're just cakewalking us. The only reason we're surviving right now is because they can't take our planets. Okay, so a boost on defensive fortifications, that's good. You know what, I'm going to station these vessels here. They're no use out in the field, but they might be the difference between losing the shipyard and saving the shipyard at this point. What have we got next? Marauders. They are going to make a difference. They're going to make a massive difference. Idle ship. A shaper. Right. Starbase. Economic ring. We get all the 4 things for here, so that'll be predominantly on defences to start with. And factory building. We need to really push our ships. Okay. I think I'll send him over to the space junk, see what's there. Research. Planetary invasion. Let's make sure we've got this before they have. This could, again, if they actually do start to take us, it means we'll have some troop ships ready to retake planets. My plan still is not to actually conquer. I still want to do this peacefully. I still want to win this game by peace. However, the Thalian Empire does not seem to want to do that. They do seem to want to wipe us out. Yeah, they're no good against the big fleets. Let's join these guys up and try and take out their eyes. Okay, so that planet has nothing for us. Let's start investigating over here. Try and keep Agent 1 away from the front line. He has been our best agent throughout the entire game so far, and I want to try and keep him alive. I mean, he's been with us since turn 1. We're now in turn 199. Yeah, it's been a slow start to the game. We are playing an excessively sized map, so I'm not overly surprised by that. Let's see, how long we got for that? 2 more turns for the first Marauder. It's going to be more than that, but our money is getting better. 17 income. Cargo pod, fantastic, just what we needed, some more cash. With a gentle burst of acceleration, the pride of your fleet leaves its nests, the first of its kind, but it'll soon be joined by others. A fleet capable of bending the galaxy to your will, whatever that will may be. Well, we have our first capital ship. Oh, hello. Our survey teams are reporting a vast increase in the amount of wormholes that they're encountering. There have been reports of ships using them to explore far beyond our borders. Instruct our survey ships to be wary, as wormholes are often more trouble than they are worth. It might be time to pair our survey ships with constructors and see what we can claim on the other side. I do like that. Perhaps we should see what lies on the other side and find ourselves some fresh worlds to exploit. So really this is just wording. However, they should be wary with wormholes. Partially because you should be careful, but strategically, and I am gaming the system a bit, I really could do with the outreach. Or potentially the educated. The research points would really help at this stage. Yeah. Either of these would be good right now. Pragmatic. Yeah. We need a little more. I mean, we could have gone with that one, which would have been good. Which we could have done neutral. Okay, Zayfard made a mistake there. Okay, well, let's just overlook the mistake and move forward to the ship graveyard to see what's there. Okay, Chryseth Gamma is now idle. Its income is virtually nothing. We have nothing to boost its land value, so I'm just going to do economic stimulus. That's boosting our income, so we're now only losing 20 a turn. We have our Marauder. Now I'm going to wait till that fleet's complete before I send him out. Quick battle on this one. We're about to lose our 10th vessel. Yeah. Idle colony. Chryseth Beta's now done. Excellent. Let's boost their income. Idle ship. A Marauder here. Excellent. We're starting to get a fleet that can do something. It's going to be a while before we can do anything to them. I'll just get these two fleets to join up. I'm never going to catch that ship. It is just too fast. Okay, research time again. So, we can now do military invasion. So, I can either improve my kinetic weaponry, or I can start getting armour that's designed to deal with my enemy. The other option, I can start going for even larger ships. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is make our shipyards more efficient, actually. We're not making, I don't want to make too many battle fleets. I don't want to keep a war fleet available at all times. So when things turn up, I need to be able to react quickly. So that's why I'm going for the reduced construction costs. They turn up quicker. Okay, so we have a fleet ready here. We now need to find where the enemy are. In fact, let's try a little bit of diplomacy, see if they'll talk to us. How about we find a way to end the war? Okay, so... they have an awful lot of tech that we don't. We only have a bit they don't. Let's see if they want some Durantium. No. We need to start doing some real damage to them before we can actually get them off our backs. We need to show them we can do damage. However, that is going to have to wait until tomorrow's episode. And of course, in tomorrow's episode, we will have to deal with the fact our treasury is empty once again. So, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed this episode and the series so far. and then you'll be joining me tomorrow for the next episode, where we finally start the fight back, at least I hope we start the fight back, and start showing we actually have some claws. But until I see you tomorrow, farewell.